All right, we are back at it. We're back in Baldur's Gate 3. We last left off before the big tree. Now we're gonna head over and handle that. I still have the mods on because I have had nobody say they think the mods are, they want the mods to go away, so we're leaving them on for now. Games are too fun. That's a good reason to be up, I guess. I stuck days for an extra week, so it's only my second night back. Oof. Got rough around 2. Yeah. Getting back on that night shift schedule is a nightmare. It's either hard to, for me, it's hard to stay on the day shift schedule. Like, I just can't function. But like, you either have a hard time getting back to nights or a hard time staying on the day shift schedule when you're on it. And yeah, that's spoilers. It might be a spoiler. I don't know if you want to touch this or not. This is still Act 1, so. Well, I did not mean for them to spot me, but I guess I don't have a choice in that.
Let's have a little fun.
Oh, I actually hid. Oh, wow. Did they fix that? Now you can actually hide in Twin Division. Oh. You're gonna re-roll one of the dice. Needs an 11 to hit. They rolled a 21. Why would I re-roll that? Why would I re-roll that? I rolled a 21. I need an 11. Why would it give me the option to re-roll that? Do you want to miss? Has baby's doing all right. She is an adjustment and a half because she is much needier than Mush was. Like, Mush right from the start did not give a damn about us. Like, she was perfectly fine on her own and did not care. Melody, not so much. Arnold needs attention at all times. I mean, granted, she is, you know, only 3 weeks old, so it makes sense that she needs attention, but it's just an adjustment to go from Mush, who did not care, to now we have one who we cannot put down. Kill the vampire guy like 4 times. That's fair. Oh, they spawned another mood spirit. Why can't I rage? Oh, because I jumped, dumbass. Don't mind me, I'm a DM and I forgot that jump is a bonus action. It's a good sign. I ended Asterian's turn, but did I have another? I already went past his initiative anyway. I don't know why I was checking that. Actually, no, these guys are weak to fire.
I am fury. I am death.
Let's do goading strike on him. Wow, you really saved on goading strike. Damn. I know, she's still working on him. Minami, I know she said her tablet busted at one point, so I think that's part of why they're taking a minute. But that's fine. I say I'm not rushing her. They look amazing, so I'm just kind of waiting around for them. I'm not in any rush though. Like I said, I know they're gonna be great.
They will now a bit.
Oh, okay. Must have been because I was on the edge of the... I don't have any fire arrows. One d8 plus 5, or just a flat 1d10. Ow, I forgot that those still... for some reason I thought they just dispel. Forgot that they know full-on dude explode no matter how you kill them. No, this is Act 1. If you... I just realized Gale's not in combat.
Directly.
Oh my god. I like that he somehow managed to avoid combat. Yeah, no, this is in the swamp. If you just come off... See, it's over here in the swamp. If you just come off the edge of the swamp here and follow the rocks, yeah, you can come over here to this area.
My pleasure. Cut and run.
A lot of people miss this. Like, I missed it on my first solo campaign that I did. It's real easy to miss.
Forever dauntless.
Pentacrush. Oh, cool. We got that. It's for killing 5 enemies within one initiative run. Use mud breath. Restrain it for 2 turns. Kaithos needs an 11 to save. They rolled a 9. I can make it 11. Yeah, these portent dice are... Oh, these are bad portent dice. Great. Hi, possum. I have a possum at my feet. He come to see me. That's unusual for him. A big man. I'm entangled. Yep. Didn't notice that.
I will ascend.
What? Oh, what swamp? Oh, you haven't even been in the swamp? Oh, so you didn't fight the hag or anything. If you go down past the blighted village, it's just below the blighted village. Here, I'll show you on the map. If you see, here's the blighted village. If you just go south of it, it's right here. This whole area. Yeah, you missed this whole area. This is a bonus action. Okay, let's cast Tears Protection for my bonus action. And then we need to do a Goading Strike. Ooh. Nice. Action Surge. Damn. Alright. God. So many Tangle Web. Again, needs an 18 to hit. Oh, I rolled a 16. Okay, never mind. So, still missed. Damn it. I think Elven Accuracy is a once per long rest ability too. Right? Whenever you have advantage. Oh no, it's just whenever you have advantage. Okay, cool.
No choice but to keep going.
Passives. I need Repelling Blast to be on.
Gone with the weave.
Hi, bud. Can I help you? Oh, it didn't explode because I burned it. Okay, noted. Damn it.
No holding back.
Guess I'll just use this for now. Damn it. Used main hand attack on Lozelle. Rolled, needs an 18. They rolled a 19. Important roll, make a miss. Important rolls are so nice if you have a good diviner.
This is gonna feel good.
Must be at least 5. Oh, I can't do that from.
What should I do? I will ascend.
Ooh, crit. Nice.
Time for a new.
I should have moved first. Oh well. Hey, there we go. Short rest.
Rested enough. Now, forward.
No traps, please.
Because there's some nice items over here, and also the main reason we're here is because there's a letter in this tree that reveals Kaga as a dark druid. So you know, we're going to go confront her with that. And there's these wonderful monk gloves if you have somebody who does unarmed damage. Alternately, you can just feed them to Gale, like I'm going to, because none of my people do unarmed attacks.
Someone's cut a notch in the tree,
Yeah, see. Read letter. Uladun has sent word of your progress. I am pleased that the Rite of Thorns has begun. I depart soon for Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need further aid from my circle, now is the time to ask. Once cloistered, the Emerald Grove shall be the Dark Druid's domain. With you, First Druid. See? So, that's the reason she's pushing for the Rite of Thorns to be done, despite it being against the Druid tenets. It's because she's not a true Druid, she's a Dark Druid. Say, it never made much sense to me that, like, even if she that a Druid would be so power hungry and go against all that, because, like, the true Druid tenets are to help those in need, as well as preserving the natural order. But that would be why, because she's not good. don't remember if there's a reason to come up here or not. I don't think there is.
Nothing.
Yeah. I think it's just to get high ground in that fight. But I don't know how you get to it with all the enemies here.
That should work.
Alright, we're gonna come over here and discover the fast travel point, and we'll come back to the swamp later. I don't want to do it right now, mainly because, well, I want to see if we can hit level 5 before we do it. Probably won't, but I want to discover the fast travel point real quick. Yeah, see. Where's the other brother? He's supposed to be here. Where's his body at? Oh, there he is. No, that's a bramble bush. Weird, but okay.
Keep your distance, darling. Still breathing, despite everything.
All right. That's the Goblin Village. This is what Alcine. This is the Druids. Okay. We're going to go back, and this is part of the game I've never actually seen. I've never because I missed this my first playthrough. I never got to confront Kaga, so I don't know what happens.
Moving in.
I found it after I'd already saved Halcine, and so I took it to her, and she just attacked me when I took the letter to her. So I don't know what happens if you confront her beforehand.
How long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it, they're sneaky, vulnerable. Half or more will die long before that.
Jesus, Shadowheart.
What good would it do for me?
Actually, let's go over here. Everybody on.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Everybody on. Please, everybody on. Oh my god, Shadowheart. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? So 3d8.
Take you.
3d8 and she got 6 health. Fucking fun.
Take you.
Let's move.
Let's get on with it.
Got more health from a healing potion.
Need to find a way forward.
Anywho. Also learned, apparently, yeah, that's here. Oh, that was stolen. Whoops, I did not see that was stolen before I took it. But yeah, it is literally a amulet that has lesser restoration as an option. Or as just like something I can cast without taking a spell slot. All that, and I was like, god damn it. I'm going to give Shadowheart that shield. It's the same as the one she's got, +2 armor class. The only difference is it doesn't give +1 to saving throws, but I don't know what Wode's Ensnaring Strike is, so I want to try that. Actually, let me see what that does. You attack someone's 1d4 bludgeoning. Oh, shit. 1d4 bludgeoning, summon thorny vines that possibly ensnare your target. Okay. Oh, Asterion can have the helmet for dex saves. The helmet for... Thank you. Gale. Take this as well. Take that as well. Here we go. All right. Let's go confront Kaga. Let's go confront Kaga. There we go. I was like, why are we not moving?
Let's see. I want to have a word.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor. What?
Ah, the rats. All right then. Okay. I guess that makes sense. They had to hide somewhere.
That damn nose of yours has gone poking in our business.
Mistress Olladin, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga, what is the meaning of this?
What does it look like,
yourself
bud?
Quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
Marathon will explain everything. By the way, so seeing that there, apparently you could just side with them. That I guess that's a way to do it for the evil playthrough.
What in the cloakwood? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Olladin speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Korga, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
Oh, so we just go straight into a fight. All right then. Let's see if we can convince her. May as well give it a shot. +5 to charisma. We didn't succeed. How many inspirations do I have? 2. I'm saving
The
those.
shadows
So.
don't corrupt us. They cleanse us. Oladin, strike!
All right.
We take this grove for the shadows.
Well, I think you're a little outnumbered here. It's what, 5 against... Oh, wait. One of the other druids turned against... All right. Fuck. Oh, I love level 2 Hellish Rebuke. It's so fun as a... Like, having that as a warlock is so good. Shovel, no! How dare you? Ah, just short. Damn. I was hoping I could just Eldritch Blast him off the edge. Guess not. I don't know if resources. Oh.
Feel death's cold grip. We'll do it my way.
Oh, it hits everybody. Okay. I was hoping it wasn't it wasn't an AoE, but I guess it is. May as well cast Bane since I'm right here. Can I move? It's only 3, but that's fine.
I got this.
Ooh, crit. Good crit.
Time to strike.
All right. Well, he went down like a ton of bricks.
My path be true.
Victory is assured.
Do I not have magic missile prepared? What? Shit. I do not. Okay. What we got? What we got? Not anything all that useful. Oh, it's a cone. I keep forgetting that's a cone. Oh, that hits everybody. Shit. I'm a dumbass. Oh, that's a bonus action too? Oh, useful.
Got to press on.
Oh, she's very low on health. I should have known better. Dicks! That scared the hell out of me. Old person. Oh, fuck. Kaga's dead. Oh, she saved on hold person. I didn't realize she saved. I'm gonna say if she didn't save, that's instant crits. So.
Gods, it's hot in here.
We'll save that. I don't need to do 30.
Swift and lethal.
Ooh, back crit.
Rough tempest I will raise.
Why is that a spray?
Keep fighting. Heading there.
I am. Affected Indy cannot move or take action. Bonus actions or reaction. Has disadvantage on strength checks. Attacks 10 feet. Have advantage on it. End of turn. Okay. I was making sure me attacking her wasn't going to end it. I don't have enough movement. Alright. I missed and she's prone. Damn. Damn. What is her armor class? I didn't even check that. AC's only 14 and I'm missing. Oh my god.
Still on my feet.
There we go. Jesus.
You suck.
Yeah, those were some shitty rolls.
What's in here? First in my heart.
To think Korga had turned to the ways of shadow. Her corruption ran so deep. Yet for her to die like this, under the Tree Father's gaze, perhaps it is justice. If only justice soothed my heart. A grove drenched in blood is no sanctuary at all.
Yeah. I get what.
I hope to see, please, if you find him. I hope, please.
Oh. Okay. So what does Kaga's key open, I wonder? I imagine something in here. Maybe not. There's a vase in that wall. Wait, why is there a... Wait, why is he red? Oh, he's hostile. Why is he hostile? Oh, what the hell? Why is he hostile? I'm not gonna save now because just in case this matters.
On the victor's path, fleet of foot. Let's have a look.
I guess he was evil too? I'm so confused. Oh, Kaga's chest. Aha. That's what her key's for. Half-torn note. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slash. Kaga. Swamp Docks 3. Meet me alone. Ulladen. Ah, okay, so that's how you're supposed to know that the tree's there. Faldorn's Cantons, the Shadow Druid's Doctrine. This book's spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth where any clan treads natural struggles. Well, where any clan treads nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beasts and raise flora. We are the thunder and we are the rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place.
Another step forward.
So if you got back here, broke into her chest, you could see all that stuff. Got it. I wondered how you're supposed to know about that without just going there.
What did I tell you? Shoo!
Well, we stopped the Rite of Thorns early.
I need a quick word.
The Rite of Thorns has ceased.
Looks like the druids have eased off some.
This place ain't so special. This place ain't so...
Who I wanted to talk to.
Now they're done messing about with rituals, maybe them lot can make themselves useful.
Wonder if that has an impact on...
I was trying to help.
You nearly died. Did you hear me? You!
Ma.
You saved that
Oh, I didn't
little
talk to
girl and
them?
stopped the ritual. Thank you. Likewise. Arabella?
Apparently I never talked to them.
For helping me.
I didn't fight the harpies, right? Oh no, I did talk to them. Okay. Because I got the... Yeah, okay, okay. It's just acting weird for some reason. Guess we'll go talk to Zevlor and tell him that we stopped the Rite of Thorns.
This is a nightmare.
Swing and swivel and wait.
Where did I put that old bucket? What will we do for work?
Zevlor. By Delt's virtue. The Blade of Frontiers? What's happened, Will?
I paid the price of angering the wrong devil.
Believe me, I understand better than most.
A moment passes as Zevlor contemplates Will's words. He then turns his attentions to you.
I'm told the druids have stopped their damn chanting. What happened? Truly, I'm sorry it had to come to this.
I should have taken the question from
You
Zevlor
left us
first.
with no
Yeah.
choice. Thank you. We still have the goblins to contend with, but you've given us time to prepare. I need to ensure my people make the most of it. But here, left over from my soldiering days, it's sparse thanks for what you've done for us. And I'm afraid I have more yet to ask. You've bought us some time here.
Oh, never mind.
Goblins are still massing up.
Here, he's gonna give it to me anyway.
An army of our own
The reward for the
escort us
quest.
safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins are ill-disciplined. It's unlike them to organize so cleverly.
Somebody must be leading them, bringing discipline to their ranks. Take out that leadership, and they'll scatter.
It's no small thing to ask, but I've seen you fight. You're equal to the task. Everyone in this camp depends on it.
Of course, Asterion disapproves.
We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give word. Yes? What is it? Some artifact Aradin was... This grove is poorer for losing Halsin, but I have my own people's concerns to look to. We're refugees from Elturel. We took shelter here after gnolls and goblins attacked us on the road. We were bound for Baldur's Gate, and it was too late to turn back. Elturel had no place for tieflings after the descent.
The Descent, an infernal conspiracy that had seen the entire city of Elturel briefly dragged to the hells.
So I hoped, but we've lost so many already. And more will die if we're forced out again.
Well, we took care of that at least. All right. What did he give me? Okay. Outrider's Pride. Helm's Protection. When you heal another creature, it gains resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, damage dealt by weapons. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we'll replace her gloves with those. We'll send these to Lizelle. This will go to my gem bag. Alright, what is this? Brood Mother's Revenge. Venomous Revenge. Whenever the wearer is healed, their weapon becomes coated in magic and deals an additional 1d6 poison damage. Yeah, she just has the Dancing Light Mag. That's a better option for her. And she has... Oh, she has the Missile Snaring Gloves. Okay. Yeah, Missile Snaring's better than Strength saves right now. Alright. Gale. Use your Arcane Recovery.
Wanna dance? Whatever comes, I'm ready.
There we go. Everybody's back up in top form.
Here goes nothing.
I mean, Shadowheart's missing a couple spell slots, but that's fine.
Leave himself for a good while after this.
Okay.
With haste.
Now that should be most everything here in the grove done. I mean, I still have the thing to steal the thing, but Alright. I did not handle the gnolls. So we're gonna go fight some gnolls real quick.
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki
Collapsed tunnel.
to believe.
Looks like it claims
Just
some
wait till you
victims as
see
well.
Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Did I loot under here? There's a survival check here. Is there a buried chest? Oh, there is. Oh shit, I did not know this was here. Alright. All right. Oh, glad I went back. Glad I went down there then.
Whatever killed those gnolls might be nearby. Careful. Open up. Something good here, I hope.
I don't suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From
No.
this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Did I explore down here? I don't remember.
Not of death.
I did not.
Delightful.
Okay. Does anybody remember if I killed the spiders and shit last time? I know I killed the skeletons because I have the Necronomicon. Oh, I'm encumbered.
What are you thinking about?
Oh,
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elturans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to.
you were in literal hell. I
This
don't
is
think there's
no
much you could do,
place for
Karlak.
decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. Where would you start?
Oh God, we're going back into this conversation.
All night. God.
Didn't. Whoops. Sorry, chat. Got a little inappropriate there. Avert your eyes, young ones.
This place is more dangerous than I thought.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Something over there.
Oh, burrow hole. Ooh.
Dicks!
Ah, fucking. That's rude. I hear that from the living room. I I have no idea if there are mimics in this game. No clue. I know I haven't run into one yet.
Someone's left a trap out for us.
Got to block that one. Be a mimic. That's a book on how to tell it. Yeah.
Trap, just as I expected.
Here, I'm gonna take the pointy wizard's hat to. Oh wait, I can't put it on Gale. Gale's got a helmet. Never mind. What? What the hell? Oh no, I don't want to disarm it. A waste of time. Do this.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
I don't. Yeah, there's never anything in these vases.
My. Better be careful not to trigger that thing. You again.
Oh. Alright. Real quick, let's send some stuff to other people since I'm so over encumbered. Keep those out just because more than just I use them. Potion of speed, cool. Oh, I can. Oh, elixir bark skin. I thought that said basilisk, like talking about oil, and I was like, wait, I can make basilisk oil. Oh, may as well make web grenades. Nobody has a level up, right? No. All right. No, stop it. Guys, move. Guys, move. Guys, move. Oh my god. All right.
A teasing sound, but to what effect?
Karlak.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh, god damn it. Lizelle.
Come on, let's go.
No one's stopped me yet. Light on my feet.
A trap. Be cautious. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Why can't I see? Are you kidding me? There we go. Warding hands whenever you channel oath or heroism. Yeah, that can be fed to Gale because I don't have a paladin. Great axe +1, quarterstaff, great sword. All right. All right. Let's see. Both these go to Karlak. All right. Into Lizelle, Karlak, and channel your oath. Channel Heart's not an oath, right? That's just channel divinity, yeah. So
No time to rest.
these can just be fed to Gale. Metallic gloves, helmet. Heart's tier can come off. She'll get this helmet. It gives her +1 to con saves. Ah, you bastards! Arya's just laying on your legs, chilling. Well, glad she's comfy. You guys are being very mean to me. Glad you guys are having fun. Awesome. Awesome keeps tapping my arm like, hey, I'm right here. All right. Uh, 1d12 plus 1 with a plus 1 to hit. This is 2d6 plus 4 plus 1d. Okay, so this is better still. I appreciate you just alerting me of your, yeah, just alerting me of your presence. Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. So kind of you. All right, that'll do for now.
Wonder if the gods are watching me. Ah, cursed to put my hands on everything.
Oh, hey, everybody. I love Asterion, like, almost ninja running. Oh, time for Gale to eat.
Is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic.
All right, what do we got? What do we got that's like truly useless? Let's just give him the sparky hands, because nobody here is going to be doing nobody here's going to be doing unarmed strikes, so
thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But
damn,
this doesn't feel quite right. It never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh. You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
no problem, Gale. Happy to help.
What's inside?
All right. So handle these.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance.
Could pick up all this food, but I have so much food, it's not even funny. I think I'm fine.
Creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony.
I mean, I plan on sitting next to you the whole time, so if you decide to play it on your stream night, then
you can see
I'll be right next to you.
She's still hungry.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
Oh, I have speak with animals. I was so confused.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. The hyena moans softly.
Ah, I failed my Arcana check.
Ribs. cracking and flesh tearing.
Realized I hadn't saved him yet. We're gonna do one of these.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Alright, enter turn-based mode. The one that's up first. I like that we killed that one, not this one, by the way. I want to point that out. Oh shit, that counts as a... Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, no.
I'm ready. Step quick. The subtle approach.
Wait, it gained all of its health back. See, again, I rolled a 12, or I need a 12, I rolled a 26. Why would I re-roll that? There we go. Oh, thank God.
On my way.
Unleash me.
Scrap! And whatever you do, don't go and get your friends.
On the victor's path. Finding my way.
Alright, Karlak, it's go time.
Oh God, no.
In position.
Talk to me.
What do you mean, poor hyena? No, it's not poor hyena. It was becoming one of these. You see this creature here? A knoll? It was becoming one of these, and if you don't kill it, it becomes super strong. But yes, I kicked it while it was on the ground. This is some last minute internal soccer. Oh, nice. I hope that even if it beat you up, I hope it was fun.
Prefer not to see it again, that's for sure.
Let's not stand around. Predators like these and
Didn't want to do it in a more gentle manner. Listen, that was the best I had. Not letting you put me on our imagine. You know, I guess you're right. You're right. There's probably a gentler method to do that, but you know, that's what I had.
What's in here?
I applaud your taste.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
God damn it! Scared the hell out of me.
Attention!
Karlak, please
What's this?
pick this up.
Still alive, so that's progress.
All right.
What's inside? Never wanted the easy path.
Had a friend go down to the Cincy for a concert, and she brought me back 1.5 pound of Gripit. There you go. Good friend, good friend. I recommend you keep them.
Might be useful.
Grippos are fantastic. Oh. I can't. Warlock, move this for me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, just a bloodstone. That's it. All right.
Breathe deep and move.
It's been a while since these two breathed their last.
Oh shit. A natural alliance? What was that for? Oh, druid and harper armor. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is a druid and a harper. Okay. Yeah, they've been here for a while. Oh, hey, bones. Smuggler's rig. +2 to stealth and +2 to sleight of hand. -1 to charisma. I missed that on my first playthrough. Alright. Here you go, Asterion. You now have a +14 to sleight of hand. Jesus Christ, I didn't think I could get more busted. Definitely keeping. Yeah, there you go. All right. Ah, shit! They spotted me. Is everybody in combat? Yeah, everybody's in combat. Alright, Shovel, you little psychopath. You change your day to something other than Friday? Do they not have... No, no, Josie, Grippos are like a local thing around here. You can't get them in other places. Like, again, why would I re-roll that? I don't get it.
Time to move. Ready or no?
Life comes easy these days.
Let me recite their demise.
Wow, critical miss. Damn, I rolled a nat 1 on that. Why can't? Why won't it cast invisibility? Nope, wrong fucking weapon. Oh well, I guess it worked out.
Victory awaits.
That's why he's saying not on Fridays, because he'll be home. So, well, we can spend time with the wife. Yeah, there you go. We'll just run it. And I guess we'll do one of these. Like, I can't hit this guy, right? No. Can I cleave him? Is he close enough? No. Damn it. Fine.
No holding back.
Oh, I still ran all the way here. Wow, that was such a good jump. Man.
Have to keep going.
1d8 plus 1.
Just like old times.
Still breathing, despite everything. Best be on my way.
Creator, destroyer.
Ooh, crit. Nice. Just out of range. Nope, too far. Damn it. Oh well.
Victory awaits. Make way.
Battle favors the fearless. Coming through.
Anything of use?
Yeah. Don't miss much. Can't watch. It's gonna be started. Maybe Baldur's Gate. No, though, if you are wanting to watch it, the VOD's gonna be up for a minute because, you know, every VOD stays up for 7 days. Your editor, your editor depends. Oh, okay, it's yeah. But, what I'm gonna do also is I think, Josie's stream, if she doesn't mind me doing it, that is gonna be uploaded on YouTube too. So. Don't go any more that direction so we don't find the on fire.
Everything.
action dash. Come up here. Hey, that's one down right out the gate. Cool. I should try to hide. That would have been a good idea. Ooh, that's not great. Wow, Hellish Rebuke did 3 damage. That hurts. Strength or con? We'll do con for now. I heard the yeet, but I don't know who played it because it didn't show up in my sound alerts. So I don't know who that was. Okay, I was gonna say, what's going on?
Onward.
I need to redo my things because apparently
Go from here. Blood follows me everywhere.
I don't want to attack Flynn, and it's gonna, and I know this is gonna end up fucking me, but because so close. Wait, it says I should be able to hit it. Oh no, it doesn't. Oh shit. Didn't, for some reason, just full on forgot that the hyena was here.
I'm ready.
With a shock of
There it
psychic
is.
pain, the pack leader's mind clamps.
No,
onto
wrong person.
yours. You see yourself
Ah.
through her eyes, a pulsing red cluster of organs. Feast. No. The voice has forbidden this meat. Gnolls see your whole world as a meal. This voice is acting as a leash, but it won't hold them for long. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A memory. The beast daubs the symbol of the Absolute on a cave wall in blood. Buried deep, a tadpole struggles to assert control against the ravenous chaos of her mind. You see drow and goblins restraining her, a mind flayer reaching out. And then the voice, bringing order. Eating this meat was forbidden, but it would lead her to a feast.
It's only difficulty class 2. I thought it was much higher than that.
Sensing your presence, the Gnolls
I like disapproves of that.
in
Damn.
ecstasy, echoing your command. Its host will feast on Gnoll flesh to control the hunger, to keep her teeth from your throat. A shiver runs across your mind. You feel sated.
Another fight.
Okay, there we go. Let her get fucked up by them. A little bit.
Let's find some prey.
Okay. Can't do that. I want to burn my... Ow. Come on. Oh, wrong button. Or wrong, I thought I had scare selected. What is it doing? Oh, detect presence, that's what... Okay.
Let's light them up.
Oh, I forgot that this was here.
I can't even catch my breath. May the gods take you first.
Wow, it did... Oh, it did 7 still, but level 2 Hellish Rebuke did 7 damage.
Smell the blood. Got it.
My faith will protect me.
She took like 0 damage from this whole fight. That's not great.
With finesse. Forever dauntless. Might will prevail.
Still ravenous, her mind a hungry pit. The flesh of her pack wasn't enough to satisfy her.
Did it end Karlach's rage? It ended Karlach's rage. Oh. Fuck.
On my way.
Let's have some fun. Ready or not?
Can't have disadvantage. How do I have disadvantage? Whatever.
The subtle approach. Allow me to demonstrate. May it please, Mistra.
D12. It did. It ended her rage. Damn it.
What's it gonna take?
Oh, the animation didn't play. All right.
On the victor's path.
Need to stay focused.
Yeah, that was cut in half because raging.
Time for a cull.
Hey, we did the thing. Awesome.
No traps, please.
By the gods. Are
Wrong
any of my crew
person.
still alive up there? This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. Gnolls.
God, I really wish NPCs wouldn't just choose who they're going to talk to. I wish they'd talk to the player, the character that you have selected.
Seen since Eltergard. We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver, but we've a stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself. You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door. Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Rugen!
It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality won't do any harm. Aye, the whole reason we're in this. He gets his shiny bauble.
Taranths are the currency of the Zentarim, a network of
I
merchants and
keep forgetting that nobody that I'm
scruples.
To not skip things.
You know who we are. Very clever. then you probably also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever lass like you accepts my gratitude and walks away.
Just a flat roll, and I think it's like a 20 persuasion. Yeah, if I was my character, I'd push my luck, but because it chose Karlach for some reason.
What's hiding here?
This is a scimitar. I'll send it to Will, but I don't think anybody's gonna use it.
If not over, then through. Always room for more? Seems like a good moment to talk.
I'll be glad when...
Thanks again.
Yep. Damn it.
That's curious.
Let's have a look.
Be glad to see the back of this. Brought nothing but rotten lobsters with Belzegard. Don't feel lucky. The rest of our crew's half digested, and you're still alive. That's lucky.
There it is. Waiting for it.
Careful, I bite. With pleasure.
It's our lucky day after all.
Yeah, see, he's got a total of plus 11, and then if you add clairvoyance, up to 15. Minimum of 12. Jesus Christ. Oh, it fucking nat 1.
And so's the chest, more importantly.
Never a dull moment.
Oop, barbarian gloves. Pretty sure these are the ones that, whenever the wearer chooses to end their rage, they gain 15 temp hit points, yeah. Why is their AC only 11? She's not wearing... Oh, these are armor. That's why her 8... Alright. What is it with... Ow. Oh, I forgot that... One moment. Sorry, Karlach. My apologies. I showed 16 now without it. Okay, so I need to do that. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Where are Karlach's boots? Karlach's boots, they're there. Okay. Okay, that'll do.
to press ahead.
I don't know if there's anything worth having over here, but we'll check it out over here.
Someone there? Tread carefully. Let's crack it open.
Just don't roll a 1.
Let's get going. Something good here, I hope.
Oh, that's a good berry. Like, what the hell?
What path lies before me?
I'll just switch to Karlach to get out and let the AI follow me.
Up to.
Okay.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Best be on my way.
No time to dally. We must keep going.
We're gonna just do one of these. There we go.
At least things have stayed interesting. Don't waste a step.
I thought I'd do a Karlach. Jesus. Arrow of lightning. Cool. All right. There we go. Oh, no, 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 no.
I'm fine. And so's the chest, more importantly. Thank.
All right. That'll be into that. That's Hyena's taken care of. Where we at XP wise? Still a good bit off. Well, let's go get. We're at a short rest, right? Yeah.
Wits and blades always sharp.
We'll do.
All right. What now?
Wow, Shadowheart walk through the fire.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Take you. Take you.
Cure wounds. Healing word's a bonus action. That's the difference. Healing word's a bonus action, so actually I should keep. I was gonna unprepare it, but for short rest. Well, then let's take lesser restoration off that. And we will do... Okay. I think we'll do a silence for a little bit, try that out. It'll be fine. I need to change Gale's prepared ability too.
For now.
Yeah, because why do I have mage armor but not magic missile? And I have an open slot too. What the hell? May as well be Thunderclap. There we go. Learn a few of these. Alright, that should do. Let's go ahead and rearrange his spells. 4d4 plus 2d4. So let's go ahead and take Thunder Wave off and replace it with the arrow. Shield is really good, so we'll run that one. Witch Bolt's good for continual damage. Chromatic Orb's decent. Don't really need that, so we'll take Find Familiar off for now. Replace it with... do Tasha's for now. There we go.
Where am I needed?
All right, that'll do.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. How much farther can I go?
All right, let's go handle the inn. And then we'll go sell all of our shit.
Anything of use?
And take a long rest. And then we'll move on to the goblin camp.
I'll take that.
Okay. First things first. Let's organize our inventory a little bit here. All right, empty backpack, send to camp, and send to camp. I'm going to use those to organize everything. Wrong thing to put the gold in. Okay. There we go. All right.
Smoke. Something's burning.
He of the unsleeping eyes, grant me the might to carry this a massacre. Drow and goblins slaughtered the lot. Please, just leave me be.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
All right, let's handle this.
Keep pushing, Duke.
Raven
Yes. Now make yourself useful. Push, damn it, push.
Oh, I should have had Karlak do this. I don't have any strength. Actually, I have a negative to my strength, I think. Oh my god. There we go. Oh. Didn't mean to skip it. Was just trying to get to the part where we could break down the door.
We hear you. Stay where you are.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Come! I'm afraid.
We'll go save that guy in a second. We gotta go around. If we open that door, he explodes and dies.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Well, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply.
Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manet and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to
of course we're going to help Will's father.
He'll hail his only son, a hero. Go. You should pick up the Drow trail with ease. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
All right. Okay. So let's see. Which one do we get? Sparkler, jolt shooter. They all do the same thing. It's just we want the trait. No, I think we'll take the staff and give it to Gale. I think it's best. Okay. Oh, Will's got things to say to me.
You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Not just any Grand Duke. The most influential in the city, if my memory serves me right. And for once, I think it does.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder, what makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Menzo Baranzan would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to fight him. The Absolute has seized not just my father.
Every time I stop petting him, he starts nudging my arm like, hey, I'm still here.
I know. And you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers.
Yep, this is Will.
A man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard. A memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. Not so enchanting as you'd think.
Yeah, sweet. My wife just goes, Will, sweet baby boy, in chat.
Hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers.
Protect him at all
He
costs.
made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur, stubborn as a deep Rothay. Daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Two or three, guys. What do you think? Here, I'll put up a thing. You can vote if you want. Can't hear me say anything. Oh, I can't hear anything they say. Oh. Not muted to stream. Maybe I just have it turned down too low. Oh, it's quiet. Okay, I'll turn it up then. We'll go with... I'll go
yes and no. Father taught me the 4 pillars of power.
Is that better?
Courage, insight, strategy, justice. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First as a fist marshal, then as a duke. Vanquish evil, maintain order, save the world. But a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters than he slays. Father called it diplomacy. I called it hypocrisy. In the frontiers, there is no posturing, no diplomacy. I slay monsters, I don't consort with them. Even if I might look like one.
Still quiet. It's so loud to me. Okay, she's just deaf. Okay, that checks out. Let's go up and save this guy before he burns to death. And then we'll come back and loot everything. Wow. God, this sent me flying so far back.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Alright, please don't make me make a straight strength check. Oh, thank God. I'm not changing my date now.
I think that's it. Thank you. Thank you.
Alright, quickly, is there anything worth having in here? No. Alright.
A long way to go still.
Come on, get out of there. There you go.
Slaughtered everyone. Mary. Mary. You should have stayed. I was in our room. We had a fight. If I just kept my mouth
Yeah,
shut.
he stood up in the cutscene. Yeah,
bloody
yeah.
dowry, she'd still be here.
Oh, Star's life. Have you, is the volume on your phone turned down maybe, Josie?
I'm sorry, Mary. I'm so sorry. Please, just... Oh, Mary.
Can I?
You're a medium? You're gonna speak to her? Could you ask her something for me? The dowry. She'd know where it is. It's for her sister's wedding. Miri had it when she ran out.
Dowry for sister in barn.
The barn? She must mean one of the empty buildings behind the inn. I trust you to get it for me. I can't leave her.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
All right, 4 more questions. What's that, Max? Huh?
Mirilith, farmer. From Eltergard, traveling, sister's wedding, finding husband Benrin inside, door locked, trapped, fire inside, room, top floor.
The spell's power wanes.
Oh, so you can use that to find
ask
him
no more
if you
questions.
don't look. Interesting.
Very well.
Oh wow, wait, you can talk to a lot of these bodies. Okay. I've never bothered to cast Speak with Dead here. I guess I should have.
Traps, please.
What's the story?
So it is spoken, and so
Can't give up now.
Because I have a scroll. Yes, because I have a scroll. Doesn't Gale know cast Speak with Dead like as a ritual? He does not, but he can. No. Oh, he can't learn it? What? Are you serious? Oh wow, he really can't learn it. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Krog, a hunter.
Okay, 4 more question.
Take prisoners to Moonrise. Absolute wants him.
That's all they know, of course. I shouldn't have talked to the goblin, should talk to the drow.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Come, temple, close.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
And now I am out of casts. Shouldn't have cast it. I should have cast it on the drow, not the. That's my mistake. Goblin wouldn't know.
Drow crook. Magic left though. Sun's too bright.
What's in here? One day I'll catch a break.
allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty when we would have doubt. So it is spoken, and so is it done.
your desire.
Weird that Gale can't learn to speak with the dead. Oh, sorry about that, Asterion. You ate all of your fall cakes already? I've seen. My kitchen table, I haven't thrown it out yet. Lots of times I want to push you into a pit of snakes, but sometimes you say something stupid and funny and I think about it for days. Don't panic, let's talk when you're home. Be safe out there, Rhea. Oh. That's so sad and so sweet. Dicks! Listen, you tried to scare me during a sad moment. How dare you?
Something good here, I hope.
How did you light yourself on fire, Will?
Can't slow down.
Will. Guys. Pretty sure when I first started playing this game, the AI would purposely avoid fires. Does it just not do that now?
Fading fast. I need healing.
Well, we're going to be taking a long rest in a minute anyway, so... I was expecting to explode, I'll be honest. Oh, shit. Alright, that'll do.
I bet that'll fit in my pack.
Where is the water jars I just picked up? There they are. Guys. Guys. What are you guys doing?
Death can't have me. Not yet.
Open up.
I'll look over chat just in time to see that. Why are you sorry?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's start doing it tonight. All right. The act of craving vandalism was not. There has been some. Please find the hope in your own heart and return the blighted city to. Wow. You know, it's a beautiful sentiment.
I'm way too big.
There's supposed to be a perception check back here to find a bag of gold. Guess not. Guess I'm not getting the perception check. Ow. The hell zapped me? Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? It didn't hit any of them.
Assume nothing. Not a single act wasted. A close alliance.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
How? I trust I've made myself clear.
I saved so long ago.
I have upon my deceased person a magical item that can accomplish my return. But such is the value and rarity that it is protected by a multi-layered security protocol. I will now explain the protocol. Step 1 is to retrieve from my person a pouch I wear over my heart. Next, you must unthread the purple seam that seals it in a counterclockwise fashion. Do not touch any other colored strand. Inside the pouch, you will find a folded letter and a tiny flute. Unfold the letter and note the markings in the top and bottom corners. These are the notes you will need to play. Starting from the bottom right, play the notes in correct order, clockwise this time. Upon completion of the tune, a magma method will appear, which will pose the following question. Iskcha Chisnaga. This is Ignan for what is my name? The answer is Kasitrak Ash. Pronounce the name correctly, and the method will breathe on the letter. Stay clear, because the little scamp can melt metal. Words will now appear on the letter's surface, effectively turning the letter into a scroll of true resurrection. Use it to bring me back to life.
That is ridiculously elaborate.
I think ingenious is the word you're looking for. Now, repeat my instructions back to me, please. In that case, this will be an easy exercise. Step 1. And next. Right. You then have access to the letter and the flute. Go on. Remember to play them clockwise. And after that? Listen to your and pay attention to the trap part. And so we have gone through the test of luck.
All right. Now. Where is everyone else? That is Gale.
Let's have a look.
Why is it not picking him up?
Demons breathe madness.
Let's go.
Defender of the people.
A word, if I may.
I don't know why that wasn't working before.
Yes.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Dicks! Ah! Scared the hell out of me.
Without delay.
Are you kidding me? And then she instantly died. There we go. God.
There's no time to waste.
Okay.
Never a dull moment.
The pouch is sealed with differently colored strands of thread. As the purple thread becomes undone, the pouch opens to reveal a letter and flute inside. This is the flute Gale kept on his person. A faint magical aura envelops its wooden surface.
I just want to see what happens if I do this. I'm just curious what happens if I do this.
expensive enough.
Wow, really, Lizzo?
The flute awaits with bated breath.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, I gotta fucking... Alright. I thought it was just gonna ask me... I thought it was just gonna give me a prompt of... Play the letters in the right order, not actually have to play the letters in the order. Okay.
Gale's magic flute is ready to be played.
Alright.
The flute awaits with bated breath.
And play them in clockwise order. So bottom right.
That wasn't the right note. You'll have to start anew.
What the hell? Alright. So bottom right, bottom left. So we start with D. What do you mean that wasn't the right note? I think it's broken. D, E. Yeah, it's broken. D, E, A. And D.
Iskcha Chisnaga.
Fuck, which one was it? It was this one, right?
Daya Zoom. Multhamesk. Tinu Frantha Manthra Gale.
Now, is it actually a scroll of... It is a scroll of... Scroll of True Resurrection. Well, we're not going to use that. We're going to use the Scroll of Revivify.
We've saved me. Cannot take much more.
Okay, Shadowheart.
Faith protects me.
Lizelle,
Breeds madness.
rally him.
Last time for chatter.
Gale.
Ripe with magic. With haste. No one back home will ever believe this.
Warlock. Alright. Nope.
My word, you did it! Oh, it's good to be alive. My hands are still cold, so that handshake will have to wait, but in the meantime... Thank you. Oh... It's a relief to be back on beautiful Faerun. The dreariness of the fugue plane oppresses one's soul so very quickly. That said, I assume you have some questions for me. Only fair to warn you I have precious few answers to spare. I apologize if that sounds thankless, it's just that some secrets simply cannot be revealed.
Good persuasion.
I suppose that after all you've done for me, I should be at least a little bit forthcoming. Tell you what, I will answer one question that you may have, to the best of my ability, if I can.
Thanks, Gale. Thanks.
When I told you I need powerful magic to keep my condition under control, I didn't tell you why. Well, here's part of the why. I am dangerous. Not because I want to be, but because of an error I made in the past. It makes me dangerous, even in death. You brought me back to life, and for that I am in your debt. But we're surrounded by danger. It could happen again. If it does, bring me back again. You must, for the sake of many.
All right. Okay,
have to keep
let's
going.
come over here and try to regather everybody.
Please save me. I cannot take much more.
What's hiding here?
Hey-ho. Where to?
No, 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 stop, 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 stop. God damn it. My God. Shadowheart. She's so damn useless. Oh my God. Why can't I do anything?
I've got a long road ahead.
Guys.
The goblins
Oh
still
my
infest
God.
the road.
On my way.
Making me sweat. What next?
Are you kidding me?
This'll help. This'll help.
Jesus
Still breathing,
Christ.
Despite everything.
Gale's great. What do you mean we can just leave Gale? Gale's the best. Gale's such a good guy.
That might be worth a look.
These boots have seen everything. Seems Seems simple enough.
Looks like there's a chest buried in that hay.
Anything of use?
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Hey, we talked down the bowl.
No, you're not one of them at all. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend. An attack. Monsters. Little ones and taller ones. They took the shiny one. He killed many. Yes, it was screaming, waving around its metal. I made him stop screaming.
You know what? That'll do it.
Him? He was the biggest. Now I'm the biggest.
All right, good talk.
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Please don't blow me up, sir.
Very well.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarves! I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down you go then. They'll be on us soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wardrobe. Here's the key.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
No one's stopped me yet.
What am I to do?
What's cooking?
Actually, we're gonna take all of these barrels because I have plans for them.
Let's move.
No, that's not what I wanted to. That is not what I wanted to do.
It seems things keep getting broken around here. You're about to get the blame. Your confession is accepted. You can take comfort in...
Oh, god damn it.
I won't give in.
Death is but a word away.
No time to rest.
Damn it. Well, let's just go straight down and see if they're gonna be pissed at me.
What path lies before me?
If so, we'll have to reload no matter how far back that sends us. That's not Gale. That's Halcyon. Go see. It does the bear stuff.
What's hiding here?
Look at that.
That's far enough.
Hold on. That's the lad who saved us from the gnolls.
You revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then. Seems you're a friend of the family.
Someone's left a trap. Don't get comfortable.
Any falls behind, I'll leave them for the fist. And in no state to tell tales. I owe you one for saving my people. The Zentarim look out for their own. Even if it's Rugen. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But don't delay. This place is likely to be rubble soon. Someone kidnapped a duke. Right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will need someone to blame. I don't plan on it being us.
Hey, we get Harold now.
You're a friend. Assuming we make...
That drink I promised will have to wait. We're moving out. The elf song's my local. Look me up if you're in the city.
Good to see you.
Alright.
What's up for discussion?
I can recast it because I cast as a ritual. I'm an idiot.
I'm glad we didn't have to kill ya.
You. Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you're not one of her thugs. You need to buy me. Selling my... I am not some lower city coin lad offering you a tumble. I am an artist, and my patron will reward you for my rescue. Tenfold, whatever ransom you pay, I guarantee it. As far as you're concerned, she may as well be the coin maiden herself. But there will be time for questions later.
Alright, come here, Brim.
Well, if you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical likeness. I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
I do intimidation so I get advantage. Let's do this. Hey!
Alright,
You
so
by
maybe I
two.
was fishing. No fooling you. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say... No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value. Well, you should at least know what you've paid for. I am the Oscar Fevras, at your service. A genuine pleasure. I'm in your debt, as is my patron.
my betrothed, I should say. Assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me after our little, falling out.
That's a good sign.
A recent scandal. A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame, my patron, there was another woman. One I planned to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, well, it felt only right to mention my past. Right, but unwise. I was forced to retreat into the countryside, to paint and to clear my head. To choose, I suppose.
A truly horrifying dilemma.
Indeed. One to split the very soul. But I dare not dwell on it any longer, lest I weep.
Dicks! Oh, God.
And we have your reward to consider. Once I have
Hi,
made
Grim.
my way safely
How are
back
you?
to the city. Say, I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
I have no choice. If you don't get from my other playthrough, I know if you don't give him the coin, he never makes it to the city.
Seek me out in the city. Truly. Beneath my brush, you'll live forever. Until Baldur's Gate, then.
I appreciate it. All right, Brem. I need to do some business.
Back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Why do they look different? Actually, didn't want to sell that. Oops. Oh well. All right. What do you got? Chainmail +1. Scale mail +1. That'll be 17 AC on Karlak. I need to check what she's got now. All right.
Pleasure.
Can do a better job.
Keep all that. Keep all that. All right. Yeah, she's got just standard chainmail. Okay, so +1 would be fine. I don't know why, but I was like, oh, I can just select things in multiple people's inventories and be fine. Not how the game works.
Shit.
Alright, back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
All right. Alright. So get the chainmail for her. Leather armor for somebody. We both have padded armor +1, so I don't need it. Well, for some reason they don't have the padded armor +2, which they had when I did my first playthrough. I mean, like, when I did my first playthrough, it was all +2 armors. Okay.
Pleasure.
Karlak. Not Karlak, Lizelle, anyway. Alright. Other armor, this is 12, that's a 12. Alright. Gale will have, oh, sorry, Gale. I'm forgetting that that's a thing. Here's is 15. So scale mail 2 would work for, or would be the same. There we go. All right, so her con is a +3. So it's 10, 13, 15, 6. Why is it? Oh, +1 from Dex. Oh, duh. Because all your Dex also gets added? I thought it was con instead of Dex. Oh. Okay. Noted. Noted. So she'd only get 15 +1. So it'd still just be 16, so she's still just good. Okay. Noted. Alright. He needs a light crossbow, just in case. Although he's not really going to use it, to be honest, but... Alright. Heavy crossbow. Karlak can use a heavy crossbow, and so can she. Oh, they both have light crossbows? Oh, weird. So we'll make... There's Karlak, that one. We'll buy the other one for Lizelle. That'll be fine. That's what we'll do. Yeah.
Alright, back already? Of course. Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Alright. This is a heavy crossbow, right? Yes, we'll buy that for Lizelle. Gloves of Hail of Thorns. Advantage on sleight of hand checks. The ones I got are a straight +1, so honestly I think that's better. Morning Star +1, dagger +1. Don't really need it. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll just sell. That'll do. I don't like we're still leaving him with money. That feels wrong. All right. This will go to so.
What's next?
Trust no one. Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Part of me feels like I should put the poisoner's robe on him, but what does it look like? I haven't seen it. Oh, that's actually looks kind of cool.
Eager for battle.
Dicks! Fucking damn it. No, you don't get everything if you kill him. Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, I just upgraded the crossbow.
Hey, good looking.
Alright.
A hero at heart. Is that blood? No,
Alright.
never mind.
Keep it up, little brother. Might be I can sell you someday. Oh, like Ma always wanted.
That'll do. Let me come up here.
Moving ahead.
I think it's up over here, actually. Pretty sure.
Something's on my mind.
Nothing to see.
Alright, sorry, Jesus. Alright. Next thing I want to do is get in there. Which I need Misty Step for. So.
Oh no. I hate wolves.
I didn't realize.
I suppose they're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone. Really? Some might think it makes me a liability. Maybe that's what I like about you. You're different.
Alright. Oh.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Well, happy to help.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if
Why
I
did it...
have...
Oh, I guess just to... Alright. So we will take a long rest here in a second. Let's Come down here and realize this is an illusory wall real quick.
That wall's an illusion. Hiding what, I wonder?
Keep away from me.
Oh, she failed her saving throw again.
Doesn't work.
Alright. Yeah, we're not going to go down to the Underdark just yet. Yeah, the blue characters are my party. Yellow is neutral. Red is obviously hostile. Alright. Let's take a long rest.
How can I help? The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in death. I'm merely trying to protect those around me. I find that a healthy amount of theatrics, a voice from the beyond, a magic flute, a friendly, if highly combustible magma method, tends to make for a more compelling case.
Fair enough.
Nothing else. I'm sure I piqued your curiosity.
I guess I can't really argue with that. Yeah, if you just had a specter go, hey, you should revive me, and then just give the scroll over, it's like, but why should I? If you make it elaborate, I guess more people are going to be like, oh, this is important.
Your enterprise. I do not yet need to consume an item.
All right.
Well met.
Oh, by the way, apparently if you fail to romance anybody...
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Apparently if you fail to romance anybody in the camp, Withers just makes fun of you for it. Okay, so let's sort by type real quick. I'm gonna put all the food in the backpack. Miscellaneous letters and stuff in this pouch. Then we'll put, I guess we'll just go ahead and put the dies in this pouch for now, just to get them out of the way. All right. There you go. And there's all of our explosive barrels.
Hey, you.
Let's not go back into that conversation. Sure, you again by accident.
You're staring at me again. What do you want? Who knows? Drow? But maybe answers. If we can convince.
Is Asterion pissed at me? Not yet, but he's getting there. Fuck, I meant to go back and... use Speak with the Dead to talk to those other bodies. I forgot it was a ritual.
Almost pleasant traveling with company. If you ignore all the less pleasant aspects. Fine. What's on your mind?
Alright.
Here we go.
You know what? Let's there we go.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares.
Oh.
Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
Shit.
You don't say, Asterion.
No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer. Fight better. Please. At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear.
Fine, but not more than a drop you need.
Of course. Not one drop more. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
So, I can let him kill me here, and you just full die. I'm curious whether I let him kill me, and use the scroll of revivify on myself, or if I actually stop it. I don't know what happens if you do that. I'm debating which one I should do. You'll do it
You
once
lean
because it's
into
a...
him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
All right. Now I either... We'll stop him rather than dying. Oh shit, it's a 15. Oh, hey, rolled an 18, cool. I just rolled, I'm sorry. Somebody said die as soon as I
was just...
Yeah, I don't know what my last save was, is the other problem.
But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he
Can't disagree with that,
stalks off,
Graham.
stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
It actually is the start to his romance tree. No matter what you do, if you, or like even if you keep him in camp, if you refuse to let him feed, you cannot romance him. There we go.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Like everybody like slowly gathering around.
With a vampire, are we? Of course we are. A word of warning, Astarion. I taste absolutely awful.
Fun fact.
For his sake, he best not develop an appetite for Githyanki.
If you, as Astarion, feed on Gale, you get poisoned. Because Gale has the magic problem.
Quite the opposite.
Wow,
I'm
Will
here
and
in
Gale
a
both
spirit
disapprove of that?
Openness and honesty. To work together as a team.
Fine. He stays till he's no longer of use. Besides, my flesh is not so easily tasted. Unless, of course, I have offered it.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
He can only travel, now under normal circumstances, yes, he can only travel at night. But because of, the parasite in his head, he is now able to travel during the day. For some reason, the Mind Flare parasite is keeping him from, all of the negatives of negatives of being a vampire, like the unable to enter homes uninvited, the, not being able to cross running water, all that stuff is not affecting him for some reason. He does not know why, other than the fact that it happened after the infection of the Mind Flare parasite. So that's kind of your first guess. God.
I'm ready.
Keep a blade close. That.
Come on, no whammies. Hey, 19.
I'm not fitting into this tiny.
They all tried to go through the fucking burrow.
Small for me.
That thing
I'm
is
way
tiny,
too big for a hole
and
that
I am
tiny.
not.
That's honestly fucking hilarious. They all tried to go through the fucking burrow hole.
Couple turns should do it.
Come on. Fuck. Hey.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
One day I'll catch a break.
All right, that should be everything in here. Let's go back to... You tired? What are you so tired for? Actually, we'll head back to the Blighted Village because there's nothing really left to do in there. And so now the only thing left to do is go to the Goblin Camp.
Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if he had free reign?
Ah, Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
I'm sure you would. Don't sound so eager.
What's inside?
All right. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll keep sleep from happening. All right, we've been going for 3.5 hours on this tonight. I think that that's a really good place to stop, honestly. Yeah, I think that's a good place to stop for Baldur's Gate. We'll pick this back up next Monday. Thanks everybody for coming in. Go ahead and kill our recording.